Hello, hello, hello. Can't find us. Let's try this. Oh, but that's me. Maybe? Yep. Okay. And I got sound. So now I'll turn it off. Why this thing has to be sideways to be full screened makes no sense to me. What do I know? Let me... Come on. Let me see comments. Whoa. There we have it. Well, come on. Except that I have no comments. What in the world? If it's not one thing, it's another. All right, if anybody's with me, say hi. I was just May 5th or May 6th? May 6th, so Tuesday is when the new annual catalog goes live. And tomorrow is the last day that you can order from the current catalog. So, is anybody out here with me? I'm not seeing comments. Oh, it does look like people are watching, but I can see nothing. What is going on? Okay, I don't know what I did, but hey, there y'all are. Hello, Dawn. I'm glad you're here. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Suzanne. Okay. Hello, David, Deidre, and Mona, because I'm sure you're all there. Dawn, when do you come back home? All right. So, new annual catalog goes live Tuesday. Oh, Dawn, you won't know because you're not at home. Karen, have you gotten the catalog yet? I knew you were there. Hi, Deidre, David, Mona. Tomorrow. Okay, let me know. Keep me in the loop. Sharon, have you heard if Karen got her catalog? And is there anybody else out there that hasn't gotten one? Because I need to get a hold of Stampin' Up! And find out why I'm paying for catalogs that nobody has gotten. Well, not nobody, because some of you have gotten. But I know, Dawn, we're still waiting on yours, and I know Karen was still waiting on hers when I saw her a couple of days ago. Is there anybody else that's still waiting for their catalog that knows they should have gotten one from me? Okay. So the new catalog goes live Tuesday, and then I can open it and show you. And tomorrow is the last day you can order from the current annual catalog. So make sure you're checking out the Last Chance list. There's lots of stuff on the Last Chance. Check the discontinued We're Out of Here list, because that has some good discounts and it's updated often. And yep, that's all I got. Be excited about the catalog going live on Tuesday. And remember, if you have any questions about the new rewards program, to let me know. And I will, if I don't know the answer, I will find the answer for you. And make sure you're opting in so that you're part of the rewards program. And I would still appreciate it if you were ordering from me. All right. So, well, we got a few of us. This card is so quick and easy. Okay, so once I figured out what I was doing, it was very quick and easy. So this is the one. This is my sample one. A sweet friendship is good for the soul. Oh, man alive. Come on. All right, we are going to put one of these way down here. Let's see if that helps. Okay. There's my golden spot, I guess. Not really. Anybody else tired of me moving this thing around? Here we go. There we go. Now we got the whole thing in. So that needs to be my target square. So here's the card that I made. And of course I messed up on, because why wouldn't I? So we'll try harder this time. And this time I am going to start with, here's all my partially cut pieces. And we're going to pull over the paper trimmer so that you can see me trim. Let's make sure you can see it. Well, that's just crazy. How about if we go this way? So backwards for me. But whatever it takes for you guys. All right. So this is Old Olive. So it's 8.5 by 11. I cut it at 5.5 and I scored it at 4 1/4. So that is our card base. The front piece of our card base, we are going to trim. So we are going to put that Todd in the cutting channel. And we are going to mark at 2.5. Okay, so I just put a little mark where I need to cut, and then I will erase it. And we are going to cut from that 2.5 inch mark to the corner. So we have the 2.5 inch mark there and the corner down here. Just a note, if your cutting blade is at the bottom of your trimmer, move it to the top. You don't want to run your trimmer blade into the corner because it mushes it. And then you don't have a nice corner. So move it to the top and we're gonna cut. And then we're gonna erase this little mark. And we are going to set this triangle aside. Then we are going to take our number 1 DSP, which is, oh my goodness, those are the wrong notes. That's for the card I'm making for somebody else. Here we go. DSP 1. You are going to cut 1 at 4 5 1/4, and another one at 1 1/4 by 5. And again, you are going to cut this. So we're going to measure at 2.5 again. We're going to line it up at the trimmer and put a mark at 2.5. And we are going to cut from that mark to the corner. Again, we're going to move our piece up. Gosh, I hope this is right. All right. And we're going to trim it. And we're going to take that triangle and set it aside. And if we did this right, this is going to, yay, go on the front of our card. So the first one I did, I don't know, I must have overthought it, and I just could not get the angle to be right. Okay, so we're going to set that one aside. And then we're going to take our other piece of the number 1 DSP, which is 5 1/4 by 5. And we're going to cut it from the top left corner to the bottom right corner. And again, oh, Minnie. It's okay. Hey, it's just a dog barking outside. Yes. She does not like it when there's other dogs barking. Okay. And again, you don't want to run it into the corner or you're going to smush your corner. So we are going to start in the middle. And we are going to go down and up. And we're going to take that top right corner and we're going to keep that. And then our other corner we are going to set aside. And then we're going to take our second DSP and do the same thing. So we are going to cut from the top left to the bottom right. Top left, bottom right. And we are going to cut down and up. And again, we are going to, we're going to keep the top right and save the bottom left. I think that's all the cutting. Now we just have to put it together. I think it's funny that they call this a fun fold. Wait, Dawn. So we had number 1 DSP is 4 by 5 1/4 and 1 1/4 by 5. Needs to be a little shorter. And the second DSP is 2 1/4 by 4 3/4. Then, I forgot to cut this one. This is 1 1/2 by 5 1/2. And we're going to cut that one, the left corner to the bottom right. Left top corner, bottom right. This piece is 1 1/2. Start in the middle. 1 1/2 by 5 1/2. We're going to go up. Oh, no! That'll teach me. And we're going to keep the top left, nope, top right, and set that one aside. Then we also have a piece of basic white that is 5 1/4 by 4. And I thought we are going to stamp from the Beautiful Motifs a Wishing You Love and Happiness that lasts a lifetime. There it is. Oh, we are gonna peel this one off. It's very stuck. And we are going to stamp it in Old Olive. Now we kind of have to be careful where we're going to put this because you don't necessarily want it to show. So we're going to keep it down a bit and to the left. That should work. Goodness, Miss Minnie, you are so mad. I can't find my chamois. Hello, Luann. Luann, did you get a catalog? Just trying to see how many people I need to contact Stampin' Up! About. I don't think I wanted to do that. Goodness, Minnie. We'll put that stamp away. And I'm going to pull out the sleeve. Maybe I should do the flower. Let's do this big flower. But we're not doing the whole thing. Let's do just the, let's do, squeeze it. Well, I really didn't want to do it in green. Let us clean that off. And pull out the Memento Basic Black. And my scrap piece of paper. Because we don't want it everywhere. I can actually tear that. And then I put half on the bottom. And half on the top. There we go. And we're going to clean it. And I made a boo-boo, but that's okay, because we'll just, hot diggity dog, I put all my markers away. So I'm going to take you with me. Light and dark old olive. And I think I don't know what I did. All right, we are gonna color quick. Oh, good. So this is the SU200. And we're just going to color the center of that, of the big flower. And then we're going to take the dark old olive and do the stem. Make sure I've got you. I must use my old olive one a lot because my tip is not very sharp and pointy anymore. Manny. Here we go. All right, then we're going to take the light old olive and color in the leaves. And always remember, you want to protect your work surface because the blends do bleed through. And when you're using the blends, you want to use your Memento Black instead of the StazOn. But if you're coloring with the markers, then the StazOn is better than Memento Black. Now I'm going to take not dark lemon lolly. I'm going to take light Daffodil Delight. And nope. I want the dark Daffodil Delight because I don't like that one. So we are going to take the dark Daffodil Delight and color at the top of the petals. And then I'm going to take the dark lemon lolly and color in the rest of that flower. Whoa. There we go. And we're going to continue with that dark lemon lolly and add some color to these itty bitty little flowers. But I know so little about flowers that they could be weeds for all I know. but we're gonna make them pretty. All right, there we go. So here is our card base, and we are going to add some stamp and seal to it. Come on. There we go. And there it is. And we are going to take the brushed brass butterflies. What did I do with them? Well, that's not funny. I lost my butterflies. But I had it all picked up. So what in the world did I do with them? Let me look one more time through my bucket. Did they get hooked in with something else? Oh, there they are. They were just short and hiding. Oh, we are going to take the brushed brass butterflies, and they continue to be an online exclusive and still available. Come on. And we're going to take one of these little ones and stick it here over my rocking boo-boo, and voila, it's gone. All right, so we're going to take our number 1 DSP that we cut, and we're going to put it there on the front of our card base. Actually going to pull out the Tombow glue, the green glue, just because we want to make sure that we make sure our sides and our corners are glued down, but also using the Tombow glue, it gives us a minute to reposition. There we go. And now we are going to take, remember this one that we cut? We're going to take this and our big piece of DSP, and we did not cut that right. So we're going to trim it a little bit. Because we want it to have a little bit of a border. So we are just going to stick it in here. Try not to move it and make a mess of things. Yeah. You move again, I'm going to tape you down. And we're going to go up and down. And did we trim enough? Ooh, that's bad. We want to fix that. Well, let's see about the size of it. And nope, I think we want to trim it some more. Sometimes you just got to play with the measurements. Oh, that's much better. So let's do that. We'll move that up, and we'll bring out our Tombow glue. Need to order new blades for my trimmer. And we're going to take it all the way down. And this will give us a little time to move it around and position it. There we go. And now we're going to take our second piece of DSP. Well, what in the world did I do wrong? Because that's not right. Well, hot dog. Let's pull out the old olive. And we'll try it again. So, what does my note say? Same as card base. That would be old olive. 1.5 by 5. But is that gonna work? What is this? 2 1/4. Oops. No, that's not right. That's not right. Well, let's see. So 2 1/2. Oh. I don't want it to be 2 1/2. I want this one to be 2 1/4 by 4 3/4. But that one's too little. What in the world did I do? Oh, yep. All right, I did too do it. No, I didn't. I cut the wrong piece. So I need a new piece of DSP. Are y'all thinking I'm crazy yet? That is not the right one. Let's pull out this one. And our second piece of DSP needs to be 2 1/4. Two 1/4 by 4 3/4. And then we're going to cut it corner to corner. And we're going to start in the middle and go up and down. And we're going to use this piece, and it's still not the right size. So what did I do? I'm so confused. Nope. Nope. So where did this piece come from? Goodness sake, so irritating. All right, there's that piece. So we need this piece to fit on here. So we are going to cheat the system, and then I will need to figure out the measurements. Well, that didn't work. All right. There we go. All right. I don't know what I did. And we're going to attach this. All right. We're going to pull out our mini dimensionals and our full-size dimensionals. Here we are. So this one, you want it to go corner to corner, and then it'll come right down to a peak here at the bottom. And this one will be down just a little bit. And not work. Yep, that's about right. Nope, we want it up here. That's why. And we are going to go from corner to corner. And then down. Voila! Do not know what I did. All right, Karen hasn't gotten hers yet. Dawn hasn't gotten hers yet. Okay. Dawn, I'm so confused now. I don't know. And this is not turning out as I had anticipated it to. Because now this isn't going the way I wanted it to. But there it is. All right, but we're going to put dimensionals on it, but we don't want dimensionals where there isn't going, so it's not hanging over. So my easy peasy measurements say about 2 fingers. And then we're going to drop it down a little bit just so that we don't want it. Come on. And we're going to take a itty bitty one and stick that down here as it gets caught in my fingernail. Just use your take a pick tool. That's what it's for. There we go. Well, we are going to pull them all off. Oop. Get off of me. I will go back and remeasure and correct the post where I gave you the measurements and see if I can figure out where I went wrong. So we're gonna go corner. Oh, needs to come down a little bit because we want it to go corner to corner and not hang over. And we want it to go down to the corner. And we want this one to go there. And again, we don't want to stick it where there's not going to be stickies. I don't know why I think I can stick them on with my left hand. It's never worked in. Sure, I can do it again. But I might need to figure out the measurements that I screwed up on. Oop, that's not going to work. Let us take our sticky scissors and cut the mini dimensional. To make it fit. Yeah. Over there. No, for real. Get on there. All right. And we're going to peel that off. Y'all stay stuck. All right. We will bring in our card. Don't stick it down yet. And we want it to go corner to corner here too. And there we have it. And then, so I just cut some random pieces because this is not the same card that I did prior, which I probably should have. So all right. So about the N, we'll take our sticky scissors out again. I just cut an edge to it. Cut one of the border edges. And we are gonna, come on, slip our congratulations in there. And then it's kind of big. What happened if we trimmed it off? So what if I trimmed it here? I might decide I don't like this at all. Nope, this has got to come off too. And we're going to cut it shorter. There we go. That is better. Or do we like this better? Too tall. What? Oh, I think I like that better. What do you guys think? Should I use the flowers or should I use the leaves? What do you think? Flowers or leaves? So this one is our leaves. Something like that. Or the flower. Something like that. Flowers. All right, we'll do the flowers. So, I think I am not going to pop it up. I am going to tuck it in there to give it a little dimension. I don't know that I like those leaves, but I don't like where I cut off that flower either. Oh, that's not so bad. What if I do that? Oh, you could just use some grass. I forgot, I cut this too. So, let's, nope, we're gonna want this side. So let's cut it here. And at the bottom. Hot diggity, I should have done this first. Okay, don't like it. Don't like it at all. All right, forget it. And then we're gonna add some flowers. All right. I will try and call Stampin' Up! Tomorrow. We're gonna put some, we are gonna put some butterflies. Lost it. There we have it. And here's the first one. And yes, Suzanne, I will do it again, but let me figure out my measurements first, because I obviously either cut something wrong and then I will do it again. Maybe even yet tonight. We'll see. So, yeah, if anybody needs anything, let me know. The new annual catalog goes live on Tuesday, so I'll be able to open the catalog on Tuesday. Tomorrow is the last day to order out of the annual catalog, so you'll want to do that. And, thanks, Maureen. I think that's it. If you need anything, reach out. I'm here to help. Remember to opt in for the rewards program when you log in to make your next order. And, yep, that's what I know. So have a great night. Stay safe. Enjoy this beautiful weather. It sounds like it's going to be nice all week long. Excuse me. Nice all week long. And yep, I thought I had something else, but maybe not. Good night, everybody.